I reverse out of my driveway and immediately feel lighter, calmer, better. We're on the road to somewhere. Chapter 2. A few weeks earlier. The internet is a dangerous place, I announce solemnly. You can't trust people to be who they say they are. There are grown men pretending to be little girls, and people who post "be kind" memes before they go and troll someone for being too fat, and all types of scam artists. The online world just isn't safe. Sam ignores me in that way that only teenagers can, with silent but damning contempt. He smirks as he scrolls through Instagram, and I realise I'm on my own in this. I'm not being crazy, I continue firmly, or overprotective. The internet is like Mos Eisley. Scum and villainy all over the shop. How do you know that this person is even real? How do you know that you're not being, I don't know, that thing that's to do with fish? Catfished, he suggests, without even looking up from his phone. Yes, that. How do you know you're not being catfished? I turn to look at my 72-year-old mother, who is receiving this lecture with surprising good grace. Yesterday, she told me that she'd met a nice man on a dating site for seniors, and that she's moving to Aberdeen to live with him. This, as you can imagine, came as something of a surprise, especially as my mother has spent most of the last few decades refusing to part with her ancient cassette player and insisting that new technology, like CDs and watches you don't need to wind, are the work of the devil. "Where is Mos Eisley, dear?" she asks, eyebrows raised. "Manchester." "It's from Star Wars, Gran," Sam interjects. You know how she gets about old sci-fi films. I glare at him, even though he's right. That's not the point, really, is it? I mean, how long have you known this man? How old is he? Does he have his own home? "Oh, yes," she replies breezily. "A very nice bungalow. He has all his own teeth as well, in case you were wondering. He's 68. Bit of a toy boy." She lets out a coquettish laugh, and I feel like I've been sucked into some weird hell dimension. My mother is not the kind of person who giggles. At least, she didn't used to be. My dad died when I was 7, and that broke her. Since then, she's been, well, old, even when she wasn't. She's lived a quiet life, often not even leaving the house for weeks on end. I learned at a very young age how to cover for her, how to do the shopping, how to use the washing machine, how to make my own packed lunches, how to forge her signature on school letters she didn't have the energy to look at. I stayed close by to go to hairdressing college, instead of considering anywhere further afield, and I have been here ever since, in our little suburb of Liverpool. She has always needed me too much for me to even consider anything else. Now, she is sitting across from me with her shiny new bob and her neon pink yoga pants and her Fitbit, telling me that she has a toy boy. I am dazed and confused, and Sam isn't helping. In fact, he's showing her a picture of Mos Eisley on his phone, and she is making risque remarks about remembering that Han Solo was really rather dishy in those tight trousers. I think that, with hindsight, it all started a few months ago when I persuaded her to go to a Silver Surfers course at Sam's school. It was a community project run by the teachers, where the kids taught the local old dears how to use the information superhighway. I'd been hoping she might make a few friends, become a bit less dependent on me, maybe figure out how to order her shopping online or manage her repeat prescriptions. It seemed innocent enough at the time, but now the internet has stolen my mother and replaced her with an alien creature. I suppose there have been signs. She asked me to cut her hair in a new style for the first time ever, and told me one day how much she liked Kate Hudson's Fabletics range. She started missing our weekly Sunday lunches and told me I didn't actually need to call in and see her every day on the way home from work. It was what I'd wanted, I suppose. A bit more freedom, a bit less...